Well, hello everybody, I'm Serta, and welcome back to Planet Crafter. We're in the Moons update, and we're putting plans together to get our facility, our manufacturing facility on Prime sorted out. So, I have storages set up, and I've added a few since the last episode for all the bio stuff, including the new bio stuff, and then more for other goods, including all the quartz, and I'm not going to have a container for cosmic quartz. I just don't think we need that many of them. So what I'll do is I'll have an autocrafter making them, and I'll just remove them from the autocrafter. I'll put it around here somewhere. I have this extra space around the back of this so I can attach things onto it. There's a few other things that I might have forgotten to put in, so I've left a bit of space for them. All of this bio stuff is going to happen upstairs. The problem with the bio stuff is I need a lot of plastic. And right now, if we have a look at my plastic, I only have 4. I need plastic for water makers, I need plastic for farms. In fact, I have extended a platform out this way for our farming area, and then somebody in the comments went, no, you can put that on water. So I want to have a look at that. I should have some water myself. I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need to make this. So I will do some collecting, and I just need a couple of bees. Maybe, oh yeah. Actually, I'm going to grab a few of them out because we're going to need some. I'll just pop them into a container over here. Oh, gosh, they just where the heck did they go? Oh, I've got that on a supply all. All right, so I'm going to have to keep them with me or put them in a container that doesn't provide all. Yep, like this one. All right, well, I have enough to make a farm. Let's go and see how this thing works on water. So there it is. Oh, look at that. You can actually put it straight onto the water. Now, how does it line up with platforms? Let's see if I can get it to get in there. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, now I have to go and get another one and see how they snap together. But anyway, that's not terribly important right now. What's important is that we carry on expanding this and get started on the bio stuff. And I'm also, because we need plastic, I might make another trip to Aqualus. I do have to fix up the supply of phosphorus anyway, so we'll do that, and I'm going to have to figure things out and decide what I'm going to take with me and probably forget half the stuff that I need. But anyway, lots to do. Let's get stuck in. Okay, I couldn't resist. I had to know how these snap together. If I can do these on the water, this is going to be great. There they go. Oh, they do snap together. Oh, very cool. Okay, that's how I'm going to set up my farm. And I don't need too many of them either. And I will use the growth multiplier fuses. Let's see how many I have. I have my fuse box over here. Yeah, I've got a few of them. Yeah, okay, that's good. Right, okay, so I have a rocket built, and I have everything I need in here to make another rocket. So I don't need another launch pad, so I don't need to worry about that. And I'm going to do some testing. So I'm going to build another one of these, and I need a cosmic quartz for that. Now, I'm not sure if we can make the cosmic quartz yet. I have the quartz crafting station that also needs a cosmic quartz, but I can make cosmic quartz in here if I have everything for it. And I think I might be missing the nitrogen. Let's have a look. I have a couple. Well, let's try out this one and see if we can make one cosmic quartz. Boom, we made one. Okay, let's stop. I don't want to use all my resources. Okay, so I've got a cosmic quartz, and I've got a spare one in my fuse box over here as well. So I need a fusion cell and one of these. Good, so that's everything I need to set another one of these guys up. So I will do that. There we go. It's linked in, and this one is going to call for bioplastic. Now this is going to save me a lot of heartache and pain on growing mushrooms and also silicon later on. And that is going to supply everything. So we've got this set up. Well, we don't have it set up for phosphorus, but now we do. And that's also going to be a supply everything situation. Now the trick is, will one of the shuttles be able to transport 2 items and drop them into 2 separate depots? That is what I'm going to test on the other side. Now, because I'm not going to be moving the shuttle to where the phosphorus is being harvested, I'm going to need a lot of drones over there, which I will buy from there. But I also want to launch a couple of boosting rockets over on that side. And for that, get rid of that one. And these are the 2. And they are pretty expensive, but I want to take enough stuff for them. I don't think I have the pressure and heat fuses. So perhaps I should buy a few. Yeah, I definitely don't. So let's place an order. Actually, I'm being a bit silly. I'm pretty sure I have some on the other side that I'm not using. on Humble. Well, it looks like I don't have any. Well, I thought I had some, but apparently I've used them all somewhere. Let's just check on Selenia. Nope, doesn't look like I've got any over there either. I'll just change this back to Humble, and having a bit of a storm, we'll go and order some. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on the cache. I'm going to build a portal on Prime and do a few portal runs. I'll get 4 of each. I don't really need the others right now. Yeah, that's 20,000. That should be fun. Alright, launch. So that's going to take a moment to get back. Now I need to prep for the other stuff because I want to put a few harvesting robots onto a location on Aqualus. So I will need certain items for that. And that will include some osmium. So I'll do 3 if I've got all the other stuff. Super alloy rods are picking up again. Awesome. And then I've got my quasars over here. So I'll go and load what I can into our rocket. I need to grab some food and something to drink. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to put much in here. I'll leave it for now. I'll carry the stuff with me. I have this box outside that I haven't got set to anything, so this will be stuff that'll go with me. Yeah, I'll take some food and water as well. What the heck? Now, I don't need a massive amount of bioplastic to make other things. I need it for building stuff. So the water catchers, the algae generators, the farms. So I'm not going to bring enormous amounts back, and I will be making some over on this side. What's coming over from Aqualus is just going to supplement what I'm already doing, and I hope that doesn't clog up the system, but we'll find a way if it does. And then when I get over to Aqualus, I'll place an order from Humble for drones. We will need a lot. I don't think I'm going to get any more here right now, but what I might do is just get some bioplastic so I can get things set up. At least we'll get started, I suppose. And maybe I can grab some tier 1 fertilizer as well. Yeah, because I need that, and I don't have a lot of it. I've got the tier 2, mind you, maybe I should just get tier 2s. Get other stuff with that. Yeah, I'll do that. Then we can just break those down and get the tier 1s from there. Alright, well, let's launch that. And I mustn't forget that my vehicle has to go with. Although, no, I'm not going to take it with. Ever since Humble came out, I keep forgetting that we have teleporters, and I don't know why. So let me see how much pulsar. I've got a fair bit of pulsar. I would need 3 teleporters on that side, which means 6 pulsar, 3 obsidian, 3 zeolite. Now, I still don't have a zeolite or obsidian mine set up. 3 osmium, and 3 super alloy rods. Good. Yep, that should be enough. And then I'll be able to get around pretty quickly. So we'll drop all that in there. I must just not forget, it's 3 harvesters, 3 teleporters. Actually, I don't think there's anything else that I really need, and I could just shove off. I'm probably jumping the gun again, but I have a rocket, so I can get back. I have the teleporters, already have a drone station over on that side. Yeah, I'm probably forgetting something, but yeah, what the heck. Let's go to Aqualus, and I don't need my vehicle here, because I think we have oxygen on that planet now, so let's go. Yeah, I had the rockets pinned up at the top, and I was waiting for those fuses. Oh well. Let's go into this first, and I'm going to say I want you to demand. Well, let's get started because I need bioplastic quite a lot. We'll see if we can set we'll set a second demand on this once we have some bioplastic. Although, you know, we're getting phosphorus. I might have to bin some phosphorus at some point. Yeah, let's just demand the phosphorus as well. Normal priority. We'll go in over here, put down a teleporter right in the middle, and we'll call it home because I lack creativity. Okay, so that's home. Now, these don't cause issues on other planets, do they? They shouldn't do. No. Are all my drones out busy working? Yep, they are. And how many do we have? Oh, well, we've got 25. I mean, that should be fine for now. Let's go to the map, and there they go. They're going to get the phosphorus. Now, where was that bioplastic? It's over here. On top of... Wow, it looks like it's on top of one of those. Okay, well, let's see if we can get there. Yeah, we haven't been out to this new island yet. It looks pretty impressive, but I think I might have jumped the gun because I don't know if we're far enough into plants to be able to get up there. Because if I remember correctly, there's supposed to be a vine that grows somewhere, and it's quite a pain to get up there, so it'll be good to have a teleporter. Ah yeah, as I approach, I can see the vine. Awesome. We are good. There are bridges that will connect us to where we need to go. And here we are. Ah, clams. Not important to me. Those are nice. I'll take that. All right, let's climb up and see where we land. We are pointing in the right direction. I do need water. And there's a pond a little bit further up. Okay, let's see where we land up. Map. Where's that water pond? There it is. I don't even have to use my own water. Right, then it looks like there's a nice little pathway leading us through this area. And there's a bridge over here. Okay, good. You don't fall through it. Awesome. More clams that I'll come back for at a later stage. As you can see, it's quite a trip to get up here. Now, where are we? We're getting there. Looking at the map, right in front of us. Like here. Yep, this is the spot. So, I'll drop a teleporter. Now, you don't have to have the... I want these permanent. This will be nuggies. I want this permanent, but you could just carry one of these around with you and just teleport back to take supplies back to your base. Right, now the harvesters. I want 3 of them. Oh gosh, the power went down. My word. Alright, nuggies. That's alright, I can go back very quickly and fix it now. And then just finish setting up the supplies. Oh, we can't go back because we don't have the power. Let's see if I remove one of those. No, remove 2. Yep, there's the power. Right, now I need to head back and go and fix power before I can put more of these in. So, it's as easy as that, and we are back. While I'm here, let's just enable that. I might have a small problem because I don't have any super alloy rods, which means I don't have any super alloy. Oh, but I do have super alloy. Alright, that's not a problem. And I just need to break down a couple... Oh, I moved it inside. Should pick up all of this and sort out a couple of fusion cells. Okay, those are done. And there are the pulsars I need for more power. Another fusion reactor is down. Oh, and before I forget, let me just grab... Actually, I don't really need to grab this. Oh, there's another island arriving. Where's that? Oh, it's up there. Alright, well, first, I'll just build that, and let's go and have a look. What have we got here? Oh, it's a big tower. Alright, well, more places to visit when we make another visit to this area. That is pretty impressive. And that's still not the end. Alright, back to our Nuggie zone. We are here. I can put a couple more down now. And then also set them. And those are done. They are going to supply the bio nuggets. Fantastic. And we're a bit closer to where that island came up. There it is. Another very impressive looking spot. Alright, back to home. And then we can shoot across the water to our phosphorus location. We'll put down a teleporter. That'll all be set up. And here we are. I have 6 of these. I don't know if I really need that many. I'll get the teleporter down anyway. And we'll just call this the Phos Farm. Do I need 6? I think I could probably get away with 5. Let me grab the stuff out of there and then break this one down. And then I can have a 4th one over by the Nuggie zone. Let's do that. We'll head to the Nuggies. Nice and quiet here. Grab this guy, put him down, fire nuggets, supply all, and now we have 4. Now I'm going to have to go back to see how this is going to work on the other side. And we're home. I have some phosphorus on me, so I'll just go and dump it back where... So I'll just go and dump it in the chest at home on Prime. Let's see if our little drones are able to bring the bio nuggets. Well, not yet. Could have a secondary bio nugget storage. I'm just going through the chest to see if there's anything here that I'd like to take back with me. Not really. I've taken the effigy because that'll be cool. And we already have one on the ground. I think I want to take the poster. Probably find more of them. Alright, what I'm going to do on this platform, just so that we can take some back with us, is put a Nuggie box over here. And I'm going to set it to demand bio nuggets, but I'm going to set it to a lower priority. So for now it's low, which means that it'll provide the shuttle first if there's space on the shuttle. If not, it'll bring it here, and then I can use my shuttle from Prime to ship some in. Although I've got so much on Humble, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that is good, and we will see how that works. Are our guys going to go out and fetch? Have a look at the map. They are. There they go. Alright, so we'll take some nuggies with us. Although I've got some coming in from Humble anyway. And the reason I'm spending a little bit of time getting the bio nuggets sorted out is the things that I need to build. Lake water collector, 3 bioplastic nuggets. I need a few of those. Algae generator, I need quite a few of those. 2 bio nuggets. Farms, bio nugget. Beehives, bio nugget. So yeah, lots and lots of bio nuggets. And of course then there's the water life collector, and I need to set up silk generators, so I'm going to need to get silkworms as well. That shouldn't be a problem, although, no, I'm not going to distract myself, but if we go out here to this little island, there is a place that you can actually get silkworms from. I think we'll be okay. There's something else that needed silkworms, though. Might have been one of the rockets. Yeah, it's the T2 insect spreader rocket that needs silkworms. That's fine. I'll be able to get quite a few of them on Prime. But, I am here, and it's on that island that I don't think we've even had a look at yet. Unfortunately, this is full. Automatically launches the rocket when inventory is full. Okay, where are those drones? Oh man, it's a long way. You can even get the lavas here as well. The uncommon and the rare. There's another uncommon. So you can pick up quite a lot of stuff. But we should see our little drones. They are coming in hot from somewhere over there. There they are. All right, now we're going to get some bio nuggets. Fantastic. I think I'm going to need more drones here just to keep the supply good. Kind of tempted to, well, I will come back eventually and maybe I will put a harvest robot over on that island and get us some silkworms, but I think we'll be okay. All right, let's go and have a look at what we've got here. I'm taking those back with me. All right, good. Not really anything else I want to take back with me. Anything in here? No, that's empty. So for now, we're done here. We can come back another time, and we will. Don't think I've left anything important behind. No, let's go. So we're going to Prime. I am sure, yes. Well, my trade rocket is back. I'm going to go and put some materials away. So the bioplastic can all go in there. That's a nice little supply. Got phosphorus that can go in here. Am I demanding? I am. And I believe I'm supplying as well. Now we're going to see if this comes in, because it doesn't look like that. So, oh gosh, I don't think I had it set to the right planet. Ah, man, I'm going to have to waste more resources going to fix that. Well, I've got enough to get me going for now. I think that was the reason that it didn't lift off, is because it was set to go to the wrong planet, maybe. Well, it was inevitable. I had to forget something. All right, I changed my mind. I'm going back. I need to make it worthwhile, though. So I'm going to grab enough stuff to put some rockets up. And then I just have to pick the fuses up out of the trade rocket. And we should be ready to hit the road again. Actually, I'm going to build the rocket first. And I have enough stuff for another one. I really hope I do. And I'll just take one of each for now, because that's all we need. And I'm missing a couple of osmium rods. All right, I definitely have enough of the rockets. So everything from here is for the rockets. I'm going to put up a harvester, and I'm going to put up another teleporter. We've got those. Those are only for the harvester, but I've got an extra one. Oh, that's for the return rocket. I don't even care. Not going to check. Let's just go back. If I have everything, I have everything. If not, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I do feel like I need an extra solar quartz, though. Here we go again. Boy, I hope I've got everything. All right, we're back again. There's nothing in the box. I'm going to build the new rocket to make sure I can actually get away. Excellent. And I still appear to have everything that I need. Let's launch those rockets now. If there's a problem, we'll sort out the rest. But yeah, we can launch these. So it's going to be the magnetic field protection rocket. Let's have a look at that. Ooh, nice. So that's up. And then the asteroid attraction rocket. And I didn't even do anything. That did that on its own. Well, it's going away. It's working. All right, well, there's the next one. That's pretty cool. So I think that's the heat rocket. And that one seems happy. Good. Let's unpin those. Yeah, I took that extra solar quartz for naught. Looks like we're okay. So I'm going to head over there. And on the way, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll pick up a bit of iron, because we'll need another chest to put down. Oh, wow, this place looks amazing. But yeah, the color's a bit dodgy because we're having storms because of the rockets I launched. But I don't see any uranium. I don't see any uranium or iridium asteroids falling. Not sure if that's supposed to be that way. Yeah, they definitely aren't. But we have given a 5,000% boost to heat and pressure. Alright, this place looks pretty nice. And somewhere down here is where we will find the silkworms. Oh, the little caves in here. And oh, look, pulsar. Oh, that's magnetar. Oh, okay. So we're going to find magnetar here. And a golden clam. Always good stuff to have. Let's go. Let's see if I have a look at the map. Yeah, we're right here. Can we put harvesters on rock? No idea. Well, we can. I think I'm going to rather put it on the sand. We're only going to have one. And then this is going to be for silkworms. And it is going to supply them. And maybe we'll come back one day and get more if we need. So we'll call this place Silkies. But now that's going to supply silkworms, and we'll put a chest on the other side so we can just import them from time to time. So magnetar, huh? So we'll find magnetar lying around. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I still have to raid the quartz caves on Prime, so I'll get quite a few quartz from there. Anyway, this is all set up. Let's head back to the base. And we are here, and I can put up a... Actually, where should I put... Yeah, I'll just put the chest inside. I'll just pop it over there and demand the silkworms. And those will just build up over time. So let's have a look at the terraformation here. Yeah, heat and pressure are looking pretty fine now. Could do something about the oxygen. Yeah, we do have breathable atmosphere, and we are on our way to natural life. Overall, Aqualus is catching up to Selenia. Prime is behind Selenia, but that's fine. That's going to get sorted out soon. And we are at 600 quadrillion system TI. I have no idea. These numbers are getting out of hand. Oh, and before I go, wait, it did leave. Where'd it go? Order coming from Selenia. Oh, I've got a whole chest full. I'm going to take those nuggets back. All right, well, now I have to wait. Not a problem. All right, so obviously it was set to go to Selenia. I need to change that to Prime as the planet. And actually, before it fills up with phosphorus, I'm going to put some bioplastic into it so that there are 2 items going, and I'll see if it splits up on the other side. It'll be good to know if many different items from one planet in one shuttle can go into more than one depot. So while we wait for that, let's just have a look around. We've got an island over there, we've got islands there, we've got that big one, we've got this and a huge thing in the middle coming across. There's another big one there. Seems to be space out in that direction. There's another one here and more space. So I imagine there will be more islands coming. So to that dude who said, Planetcrafters planets are so boring. Well, there you go. Changes. Things change. They start desolate and they just get better. Anyway, how long have we got? 18 seconds. And it's back. So I'm going to change the selected... Oh, hang on a second. It is full again. Disable. No. Oh, stop. Ah, you bugger. I shouldn't have done that. I was trying to switch out materials and it was full and it just launched again. So it's gone back to Selenia. So I have to wait another 10 minutes for the darn thing to arrive back again. Oh well. Oh, we've got some silkworms. I'm going to drop a few things off in a box over here. And we might as well, since we're here, go and check out another island. And I don't have... Do I have enough that I will be able to build myself a teleporter? Wow, I actually do. Oh, let's go and head over to that island over there and have a look at it. Now, the teleporter is really so that I don't have to carry the vehicle. I don't need the vehicle for oxygen anymore, so... and because it's useless for storage, because you obviously can't drive it here. Teleporter, you put it down, you can transport goods backwards and forwards pretty quickly. And then when you're finished with it, you pick it up and fly it home. Oh, there's something under the water here as well by the looks of things. Is that right? What is down there? Oh, it disappeared. Is this something that's going to come? Oh, it is. There's something under the water here. Oh, and there's water plants. Look at that. We're waiting for those to arrive. Excellent. Can't do anything with them. They are just plants. Right, let's go and see what's special in this area. Ah, this is very cool. It has a spiral that looks like you can go up. Are you meant to go up? I'm going to say yes, sort of. Well, yes, you are supposed to because there are clams up here. Oh, and those are nice. And so are those. And that is the top. And you can't go any further. But this place inside is large. Wow. There's little ledges and all sorts. And then there's also one that goes up on the outside. And more clams at the top. Nice. Wait, what was that? Oh, bioluminescence. And you can go right to the top by the looks of it. Yeah, nothing up here. Alright, there's another big one over there. Oh, this is so good looking. There's another one lying over there. There's a satellite here. Cool, let's get the satellite. Oh, another poster. Good. Rocket engines, fusion cells. Can I just take everything? What can I leave? What's not important? Everything's important. I suppose I could eat the eggplant. Then we can take that extra super alloy. And this is where the fun comes in. We can put down a teleporter. We'll just call it temp for no other reason than it's temporary. Head home. Offload. I think I might just put the poster up because I took the one that I had Yeah, I took the one back to the other base, and we can head back out to temp. Let's have a look at the map and see if there's anything else that I can spot. I don't see any more wrecked satellites, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any. Alright, well, cool. Now we can break this down and head over in this direction. I'll just have a quick look at this small one. Wow, not so small. And there are goodies inside all over the place. Yeah, if you look around, you'll find lots of goods to go and loot. I'm not really in loot mode right now. I'm in explore and check things out mode. Okay, another one that you can wind your way to the top. You are rewarded with a clam, with some stuff. And then there's this massive one over here. Okay, I'm not going to go through anymore. I want to come back and do a loot run. But I'm hoping that I've spent enough time messing around here that the shuttle is close to being back and I don't make the same mistake again. Well, the good news is the shuttle is back, and before it decides to run off again, I'm going to change the planet to Prime. And then I'm going to hop in here and remove a whole bunch of phosphorus, replace it with that, enable, remove one, put it back, and there we go. Now hopefully that works. We have a whole cupboard full of nuggets. I'll take those. And I think I have everything done here now. I really hope I do. The silkworms and the bio nuggets have chests, so I can request if needed. Alright, let's do this thing. And again, back to Prime. Yes. Right, let's have a look and see if we... Now obviously this is not here yet. It's going to take a little bit of time to get here. But we will see what happens when it does arrive. This is not set. It is set to supply everything. I want to take that off because I want to see it arrive here first. And I also don't want to choke everything this side up. Right, so I'll put those away, and I have some phosphorus that I can chuck in the box. Okay, I'm offloaded. Oh, just in case I didn't mention it. I don't think I did. This is going to be my power room. So in the middle, we'll have a whole bunch of optimizers, and inside here will be 8 fusion reactors, as I'm able to build them. I honestly don't know when this arrives, and if it has already arrived, I missed it. Which means that when it leaves there, it's instant to get here, but then takes 10 minutes to get back. Maybe that's how it works. But we'll see on the next trip, maybe. Although, heck, we've got a lot of bioplastic now. That means we can start getting all the bio stuff set up. First, algae and water. Before we do anything else, algae and water. I'm going to grab a couple of pieces of iron. That's filling up nicely. Titanium's full. Yeah, I'm not doing magnesium yet. I think I need to build a magnesium mine. Yep, everything else is looking good. Sulfur's full. Iridium is not, because we are not actually making iridium directly. We'll get there. 3 rows left over here. We'll see if any more arrive. Right, now what do we need for our first water collector? That, and algae generator, that. So we'll get the nuggets. We need 10 because I want to do 2 of each. Then we are going to need some tier 1 fertilizer, which I don't have, but I have tier 2. Did I not order some? Let's just check our rocket. I'm pretty sure I ordered some. I did. Oh, and bioplastic, my word. And we'll get the rest of those fuses out of here. Those will be very useful over in this area soon. I just need to hop over here and break a couple of these. Good, and there's our tier 1 fertilizer. We've got a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll just go and put it into one of the drop boxes. Good, then we need some magnesium, which is the one thing I don't have much of. So I'll need 3 more of those. Some aluminium, a couple of those. Super alloy, a couple of those. So I need like 3 more magnesium. I just need to set up the magnesium miner. Yeah, I'll get there. There's still a bit of it lying around. And then I just need to decide where exactly this is going to go. I don't want it too close to the base, but also don't want it too far away. Alright, one platform is down. I'm going to put another one out over there. But I might need to do a bit of a stepping stone to it. I don't want it too close to this. Yeah, that should be okay. We'll break that one down. This will be the algae spot. So we'll get the big algae gen in here. Pop it right there. And this platform we'll put optimizers on. So that's the algae started. And then over here is where we get the lake water collector. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to have 8 around each. And then the optimizer will do them all. So we've got that started. And the main drive behind this is to get circuit boards, because we need circuit boards for a lot of stuff. And I don't have many left. If we check it out, circuit boards need bioplastic. So I mean, I really could make a few right now, but also I don't have nitrogen, which means I need to start my gas farm. And maybe because I can put these in the water, I'll have the gas over here. Yep, definitely an option. What do we need for gas? Gas extractor. Yeah, let me go and get the stuff. All right, gas extractors. I'm going to have 3 rows. Oh gosh, there goes my power. Can I fix the power? Do I have the stuff for it? I'm sure I do. All right, another fusion generator right in there. That fixes everything up. I have these 3 down. First one I'm going to make oxygen. We need that for something. Next one will be methane. And the next one will be nitrogen. And I need to just set them to supply. And there we go. This one's already picked up its first oxygen capsule. Awesome. Oh, and I did make enough for 2 of each of the algae and water collectors. So we'll get that done. And we'll put the next algae job in here. Right there. Okay, now these ones I actually have to set to supply. So that will do, and that will do. Good. Now all of this is going to scale up. We're just getting everything in place. And then I'm going to have to head upstairs and decide how this is all going to work. I only have 3 circuit boards left, and I'm going to have to break down some more super alloy. But we can get started. Oh, right. I'm going to need autocrafters. A lot of them. And those will no longer be a problem. Okay, so I'll get enough for 10. Oh, wait, it might be a problem. Osmium. No, I don't have enough for that. I have to break down an osmium rod. Got lots of those. I'm not going to do it manually. I will let this do it automatically. How are we doing over here? Do we have bioplastic? Oh, we do. So it's been bringing it in. All right. All right, well, knowing that, I can just set this to supply now. That's fantastic. So you can have one shuttle delivering many items. Yes, there could be a clog at some point. If everything fills up, one item may not be delivered anymore. But for a start, that's all right. That's okay. I'm good. So let's start this autocrafter on the middle line. Probably... Yeah, let's put the first one over here. This leaves a little bit of space. That's great. And then one opposite it. Right in there. Super. So on this side, I'm going to be doing the fertilizers, and then on this side I'm going to be doing the bacterias and mutagens as a start. And this will be fertilizer tier 2, and then we'll do fertilizer tier 3 and some other stuff. This will be all the mutagens. Then there'll be a bioplastic creation thing over here, which may not be used very much based on what we're seeing coming in from Aqualus. That is very cool. And then the next row will be storages. So let's figure out where those are going to go. I'll start with the ones on this side and get a good line going. And I'm thinking probably there. That leaves enough room on the outside to walk around. It's tight, but it's good. And this first one over here will be demanding algae. And we'll call it algae. There we go. And we're already getting algae into it. Excellent. My whole philosophy with building in PlanetCraft is only one container for each item. Unless it's a transfer container, or unless it's impossible to have only one. Alright, I need some water. And then on this side we'll have lockers as well. But that is sort of lined up, isn't it? I think I might need to... Oh boy. Am I going to need to move the algae one? Yeah, these don't exactly line up perfectly with those. So I think that's about right. Is that okay? Oh, I needed to go one back. So yeah, that is perfect. They won't line up, well, the storage containers will line up with each other, but they're just slightly different to the autocrafters. And I think on this side I'll start with the food items. So eggplant first, and then squash, and I can't build any more. But that does mean we need to start making farms. And I've started already. Not sure what I'm going to do with this platform yet, but for now I'm going to have another 2 rows. So I'll start with beans, eggplant, squash, and mushroom. We'll get to the cocoa and wheat later, if we even do. But I'm not sure I'm entirely happy with the position of these right now. I think I'd like to extend a platform sort of out over here and then have them hug into a corner. Let's see how that works out. Now we'll break those 2 down. We'll put this platform over here, because I would like to be able to walk around them a little bit. Put the farm in. I don't mind if the pipes go through. No, wait, that's not right. So something like that. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. All right, cool. Then this one snaps onto that one, and we have a couple more. All right, I have enough for 2 more farms, so I'm going to slap them onto the side of these ones. Oh, there we go. And one more right there. Cool, now I should be able to take platforms and go around. There might be a bit of a gap on the side of this one, but not a worry. Now we just need to put seeds in. So, bean, eggplant, squash, and mushroom. So you'll see when you look at this that the growth speed is 3, whereas on this one, growth speed is 2. So 50% faster, that's not bad. And we will make it even faster because there are growth multiplier fuses and we will use them. Right, back up here into the production line. Auto crafters. All the way down. I'm going to get another one over on this side. So this will be mutagen 1. And we must make sure that it is actually supplying. Same with that. This will be mutagen tier 2, mutagen tier 3, and that's supplying. So I need a mutagen tier 4, and on this side we have fertilizer. There we go. Fertilizer tier 3 is kicking off because it's pulling out of the container downstairs. Oh, it's destroying all of our tier 2 stuff. Oh well. We'll get to that soon enough. The thing is, the higher end stuff will build up first. It'll wipe out all the lower end stuff, but then the lower end stuff will fill up. But we can always break things down if need be. So what we're looking for here is algae and sulfur and eggplant. Sulfur is downstairs, algae is here, and I need to get something to drink urgently. And I might as well have a bite to eat. So this needs to demand the eggplant, and hopefully that will arrive, and if that arrives, then we should be making tier 1 fertilizer. And this one we'll just demand the squash in the meantime, because there is some in boxes downstairs. That should arrive. There it is. It's already here. Alright, the eggplant's still got to grow. Now, water. Water needs to be in range. Now, normally I would have a smaller base, much more compact, and I'd have a water container down here. I wonder if it would reach. I have no more circuit boards, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Can we make any? Let's find out. Yep, we can. And I'll just set this to supply everything. That's great. I'll just make a couple. And let's just cancel that. We'll grab those and some super alloy, which is running low again. So the test is to see if I put a water container down here, right there, and I demand water. The water is here. All right, that is good. Is it being pulled from up here? That I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it. It's not reaching. Well, that's a pity. We will have to have a second water container for our personal use. So this will be water, and it will be demanding water, and I'll offload all of this. Take a couple. Now's that going to work? There we go. Oh, we've got some in here. Fantastic. Let's supply all. Actually, I'm going to... Oh, that was too fast. I need some. Okay, good. That's working. Then the next thing we want to make, now that we're making the T1 fertilizer, is the T2 fertilizer. That needs algae, squash, and methane. Now, I'm sure the methane is within range. I really hope it is. And maybe we just don't have any yet, because the methane would be right around there. We do have methane. What is it that we're missing? Oh gosh, don't tell me the methane's out of range. I have to change my whole setup. We got squash. We got algae. T1 fertilizer. I'll stop supplying. Put a couple in there. Nope. It's the methane. Yeah, it looks like it's just out of range. I need to change this entire setup. I've got to move this lot over so it's more central, so it can reach some of the gases and stuff on that side. Alright, that I'll do between episodes, and in this area I will make into the DNA and incubator area, and then also maybe have a couple of storages for the phytoplanktons and different lavas. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's going to take a bit of organizing, but I'll be able to get that right, no problem. At least we have the bio stuff started. The farming is going. I don't actually need this one anymore, and I can move my food production upstairs as well. I'll need more bees, and ooh, there's a lot to do. It looks very good. Oh, and also in between episodes, I did go and set up a couple of extractors in the uranium cave, and put an autocrafter in there, so we are making uranium rods, which means that there should be quite a few. There we go. The iridium rods are doing really well. The super alloy, we're using quite a lot of them. Osmium are doing well. I will go and set up the zeolite and the obsidian at some point, because we really don't have much of that and we are going to need it. But I'm going to need to experiment on how far things need to move over. So for example, in this location, I can see the methane from here and the oxygen, but I can't see the the nitrogen. So I think the first one that we put in is going to have to be, let's remove that one and go, right, this is the location right here for the first one. That's going to be the bacteria. And then everything else will work out from this way, and then we'll have an extra one of these over here. And that'll be the place where we can do the animal DNA. We can have all the silk producers. Speaking of which, I need to bring some silkworms over, and we can have a whole bunch of those. Yeah, I think it's going to work out okay. It's less compact than what I'm used to, but it's nice to have the extra space. But if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments, let me know your thoughts. And we're going to change the selected planet to Aqualus. We're going to go and get ourselves 25 silkworms. Just like that. Launch. And we'll continue to extend. We'll make the base look better. Yep, that one's going to extend over. We'll have a little half round here, a little extra room on the end. I think I need to bring a storage box out here and request all the plant seeds. We're never going to use them all, but we'll be able to extend this out a little bit. Probably will never need more than one of these bean farms, but I will have two. We'll need quite a few of the rest though. But thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!